Hello, today we will be analyzing my favorite genre, baking blog. So let's begin. The first blog that we are analyzing is Bon Appetit's teaching blog, Basically. Here we find a blog that is easy to read and understand. As you can see, there are videos for almost every step, and the simple color scheme and sans serif font make the site more accessible to readers who can become distracted by an overzealous array of color. Next, let's look at Half-Baked Harvest. Here we find a self-taught writer and baker who has chosen serif font, which lends itself to a more cottage-like vibe. While the author incorporates the bright whites and red from the cream and berries, the blog post appears to be calm and welcoming. The use of headers within the recipe itself lends to an easy and understandable recipe. Now let me introduce you to Joy the Baker. Here you will find pops of color throughout the blog post. While the vibrancy of the colors is fun and catches your eye, the lack of headings within the recipe causes the post to be less accessible and more confusing. While a baker may be busy prepping ingredients, they won't want to be searching for their next step. Here we find Smitten Kitchen, a home baker whose photos and relaxed color palette enhance the reader's accessibility because the reader can more easily relate to a home baker rather than a professional one. The serif font along with the to-the-point blog post allows for an easy-to-operate blog, thus enhancing the overall usability of it. The next blog that we will be looking at is New York Times Cooking. This recipe posting is simple and straightforward. With multiple headings and numbered steps, New York Times Cooking proves to be highly accessible. As an avid blog reader, I can be easily distracted, so the clean and clear alignment and minimalism of the post allow me to focus on the baking process and nothing more. The final blog that we will analyze is Minimalist Baker. Here we find a muted color palette, step-by-step photos, and a recipe with multiple clear headings. Again, the serif font gives the blog a more cottage and homey feel, allowing readers to feel more comfortable when they tackle the recipe. Now that we have looked over all of these tasty blogs, let's get to baking.